As you are honored to be here, Mr. Peters, we are even more honored to have you here, to having been able to hear that passionate and heart-touching message. Thank you. Exalted in oneness. Ladies and gentlemen, Warhanallah and Ansar Deen.
Let us exalt in the oneness of His love. Let us sing and delight in the praises of His name. There's only Him, there's only He, loving you, loving me. Within us lies the key for love and unity. Remember when Ibrahim said, there is only one God worthy of praise and glory. He taught us the oneness of our Lord in times of hardship and sorrow. Let us join hands for a brighter tomorrow. Let us exalt in the oneness of His love. Let us sing and delight in the praises of His name. There's only Him, there's only He, loving you, loving me. Within us lies the key for love and unity. When our Lord spoke to Moses, Lord of all the worlds is I, Lord of Abraham, Lord of Jacob, the Almighty, the All-Wise. Let us exalt in the oneness of His love. Let us sing and delight in the praises of His name. There's only Him, there's only He, loving you, loving me. Within us lies the key for love and unity. Remember when Jesus said, love our God with all our might and all our strength and all our soul. Let us love Him as Jesus told. Let us exalt in the oneness of His love. Let us sing and delight in the praises of His name. There's only Him, there's only He, loving you, loving me. Within us lies the key for love and unity. Remember when our Lord said to the last messenger, Muhammad, see them bowing, falling in worship, seeking bounties from our Lord. Let us exalt in the oneness There's only Him, there's only He, loving you, loving me. Within us lies the key for love and unity. Allahu, 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 Allahu.
Subhanallah and Ansar Deen. As our program comes to a close, we would like to pause to recognize and give sincere thanks to our noble speakers, Mrs. Rabia Ahmed, Reverend Sam McGregor, Mr. Ryan Peters, and the Honorable Khalifa Hussein Adams. And to our performers, Ali Abdul Haq, Muhammad Salim Qadri, Banata Salam, Dakina Edwards, Burhanallah, and Ansar Deen. We especially thank you, our friends, family, and neighbors, for joining us this afternoon. We hope that you have found it both informative and inspiring. Let us exalt in the oneness of God. Let us unite, and let us share that common love and belief in the oneness of God. Safe travels, and may the peace of God be with you. Thank you so much for
We're back and we're speaking with Miss Cheryl. And Miss Cheryl's, I've asked her to share with us what she was able to gather from today and what she'll take back home with her and share with her family and friends.
Yes. What I took home, or what I received today, was the ability for both Muslims and Christians to learn from each other. We all practice one God. We believe in one God, and that's something that we could take from each other. Step out your comfort zone and and don't be afraid of someone who is of a different religion than you, especially with what's going on now with the Muslims and Americans, or, the fear. And we have to stop being afraid of each other, and we got to learn from each other.
That I've just met. Dan has come here to support his friend Ryan, who is one of our guest speakers today. And so we've already had a little bit of a conversation, but we'll go ahead and bring you into that conversation with us today. So Dan, as we were talking, you were sharing with me how you have some similar experience to Ryan, that you've traveled to another country and you're bringing your beliefs with you, and you have some goals that you're trying to achieve. Can you share that with us today?
Yes, I've already gone once to Romania, and I'll be going to the Balkan Peninsula again this summer, and I'd just love to share my faith and my belief, and also I hope to really share unity, interfaith. So I believe this event is right up my alley in terms of we have the same goals for this event.
Now, Dan has already shared with me that his next trip will be to Kosovo. So, Dan, can you share with us what your hopes are and your goals in terms of your trip to Kosovo?
Okay. Yes, I'll be working mostly in a Muslim area in Kosovo, and honestly, I know very little of the culture in that particular area, and I really hope to be able to share my beliefs and also learn very much from the Kosovo Muslims there.
So far in your experiences, how I'd like to actually get your take or your feedback on programs such as these, where we're trying to create a sense of unity between Christians and Muslims because of the common love that we have for Prophet Jesus and because of our belief in God, one God.
Yes. This is the second kind of event like this that I've been to, but the first one through this organization. And I think that it really is helpful, and I would urge more Christians to come to these events and to learn from our brothers and sisters, because I think within Christianity there's a large gap of understanding, and I believe that events like this really do help.
Okay, now we have Ms. Mariam Rahim, who is actually the secretary of the National United Muslim Christian Forum office. And so I wanted to get Mariam's perspective from the inside on today's program.
Today's program was wonderful. We have grown so much, just comparing this program to our first program in 2008, we have improved in leaps and bounds. It was tremendous. The atmosphere, the orations that the speakers gave, wonderful. I can't stop congratulating everyone. It was great.
Now, being that you've been a part of this since the beginning, can you share with us some of the experiences that you've had of the effects of these type of programs?
This, particularly in Hancock area, the area that I'm from, has brought together so many Muslims and Christians. Even in myself, I've developed friendships, gone to people's homes, done small speaking engagements at Christian functions. We are also planning a interfaith barbecue in Hancock this summer to bring children together now, and we're just really excited. It's done a lot.
Now, what has been your takeaway as a Muslim after these type of programs where you're hearing from a Christian perspective about the blessed prophets that we believe in and love so much? Particularly
today, the last reverend that spoke, he touched me, the one that traveled abroad. I got a new perspective when he said that he wanted to give advice to the Muslims in terms of to learn more about Jesus. That touched me.
Of your friend.